Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Gonna have a crossout video for us today, guys. Now in today's video, we are going to this Firebug Photon Jackie build that you see in front of us. Now there's several reasons I wanted to run this build in particular today, but the most important reason is this build, in the way that it's set up, is the highest damage per second build that you can possibly make in the entirety of Crossout. Nothing in the game will kill a build, especially if it's on a single part like a carbon, as fast as this creation here. There's a few other reasons. The second reason is because I just bought my third Firebug and I kind of wanted a reason to use it. And finally, I kind of wanted to see what a build like this would do on full Sabbath, see if it would do well. As opposed to, the widget meta, I figured if anything would benefit from getting shot at, which this build obviously will, because it's like a chunky Firebug, then the Sabbath might come in handy, so I wanted to test that out as well. But the main reason for the video, as I said, is that this is the highest damage build that we can possibly make. Now to do that, we've got obviously 3 Firebugs. These are the highest DPS weapons in the game. We've attached it to a Jackie. Now the Jackie, obviously, it gives you a 15% damage buff to whatever weapon is attached to it, but it's 3 Firebugs, and we can't attach all 3 Firebugs to the Jackie. You can only do 2. Basically meaning that this Jackie will increase the DPS of this entire build by 10%, as opposed to 15% on a 2-weapon build. So an extra 10% on Triple Bug is still a huge chunk. And then just to round that off, we are going to be adding a Photon carbon. Now the Photon, with its recent buff, which is why you see it so popular, is that anything that deals fire damage essentially deals 30% more damage when mounted on a Photon, which for Firebugs, considering they're a freaking flamethrower, is just a 30% damage buff on the highest DPS weapons in the entire game. So I figured that's so much damage that it just has to be worth, making a video on and testing out. We're going to be running it in the usual 6 or 7 games of PvP just to see how it's going to do. Now, I imagine that since it's a heavier photon, a heavier bug, bugs tend to be on lighter carbons, either a Griffin or a Blight for the mobility. This is obviously going to be quite a bit slower than that. I think the top speed of this build is about 90 kilometers an hour, which isn't bad for a medium, of course, because we've got the oil burn and we've got a Jackie attached to the cab, which is quite nice. So it's not slow by any means, but it's not the fastest Firebug that you will usually see. So it's going to be quite difficult to run it in PvP. PvP is usually full of either hovers or other wheeled dogs. I would imagine, if you're talking about a meta sense, that this Photon bug will probably be better up against heavier builds like meat grinders or, but I can't imagine we will fight many of them in this general PvP video now. But on the upside, if it does do well in this PvP video, then it will definitely do well in a clan war situation up against the heavies that it's meant to fight. But enough of that, we'll just jump into the games now, guys, and I hope you all enjoy. Right, come on then, the highest damage per second build in Crossout. Let's see what you can do. Now, I imagine that killing things on this build won't actually be that difficult. It's just, catching what we're trying to kill is going to be a big issue here. But again, this isn't like PvP with all the hovers, as you can see, isn't the environment for a build like this. Okay, this guy is definitely gonna... This is my type of enemy. This is what we want. Or the mortar, actually. I want a mortar. Oh my god, thank you for that heat in. Saves me a whole heap of trouble. Okay, he's stripped. Can I kill you too? Probably, I mean, I'm gonna die, but this guy's coming with me. Okay, I'm gonna live somehow. Goodbye, Master. Mick, come on. You're my teammate. Okay, there goes the Master. I'm gonna be stripped here, though. Yes, first game, pretty damn good. What were you before you were stripped, I wonder? Because your build is enormous. Team. Thank you. Right, well, our first game went rather well. We stripped the mortar in basically no time, even though we didn't even try to. Actually, on a completely unrelated note, if you look at the lineup here, so is that list 9, that duck thing is the only like banner or anything like that in the game that I actually want, to be honest. I think you need to be like a GM or something to have it. You can't just access it otherwise. Which is really unfortunate because it looks awesome. Okay, I'm guessing there's a... There is. Mate, I'm gonna burn you to ash. Okay, come on, exit build. Come on, exit build. You can do it. Thank you. This guy on my back. Please don't take my guns. He's taken a few of them, I think. Spin! There we go. There we go. Give me a cab. Oh my god, that's only 2 bugs as well. That was 2 bugs of damage. I just want to point that out. Right, well, we did our job. But yeah, that duck, that looks amazing. Yeah, I gotta say, so far, the Sabbaths don't feel like particularly good Firebug wheels. Like, the best way I can think of describing it is that they don't feel very accurate in their driving. And for Firebugs, you need accurate wheels. You need to be very precise in where you're going. Whereas the Sabbaths feel like far more like suggestive, like just generalist left or right. Which means it's like a lot easier to like crash into stuff, which is obviously not what you want. Team, let me provide some assistance. Oh my god, they're all hovers. All of them, every last one of them. So I've got to chase a hover no matter what. Yes, slow him down, please. Well, we should burn for him quick at least. Yeah, we did. Why is everyone shooting me? Thank you, sir. Oh my god, that thing just disappears. Nice. Oh, right. Well, our last game was basically a perfect example of how one bug can help kill 4 hovers. Because, like, the bug goes in, kills a hover, the hover's teammates then have to shoot the bug, and then the bug's teammates kill the hovers, basically. Okay, I don't want to just attack him, he's gonna get stripped. I think we can attack Hitrul. Hello, sir. How's things? Give me a cabin, please. Oh my god, they just vanish. Alright, nice. Get me out of here. Sabbaths get caught on everything. Actually, no, that's not a Sabbath. That's a hatchet. Alright, burn the bots, quickly. Hello. Team? Sabbath's coming in handy, I guess? No, I'm dead. Man, I swear, the amount of focus fire I receive at like high power score PvP sometimes is insane. It's understandable, I suppose. Because a lot of these guys are like guys I play clan wars against. So they're probably like, I don't want to be in Lewis's video today, I'm just going to focus the crap out of him, so I get ignored. Hello. Give me your gun. Right. Come in, mate. Let's just get number 2 as well if we can. Well, we probably won't win this, but we'll take a chunk out of him. Yep, he's stripped. We are still alive somehow. We might get number 3. Okay. Perks of photon for you, I suppose. Now it's just bots. Guys, if we still somehow lose this, I'm gonna be mad. Yes, like I said, I get focus fired. Jesus Christ. Our bot is so ugly, I can't tell who he's looking at. Okay. I suppose our last game shows off the perks of a photon bug. Now, because your cabin's at the front, and obviously you've got more mass to put into the roof, if you can get a front-on-front fight against another bug, you're gonna win it, like, handedly. Getting that fight is a little easier said than done, obviously, because you've got less mobility, but just the extra Dura and the 30% damage, oof, you're gonna kind of bully him. Alright, team, I implore you, I beg for you guys to push when I push. Team, why are you not pushing? Okay, now team, please help me, yeah? I'm trying to stay in cover from the bot so I can kill him quick. Team, please push, like... I can only meat shield for so long before I'm dead. Oh wait, no, I'm dead. I'm already stripped, mate. It's pointless shooting me. What the hell is with that build? You stay in a rock. You can do it, team. I'm still getting shot. Don't swear. Don't swear. What cabin is there? Right, we'll call this the last game in. But in conclusion, for this build, I really like the photon. It feels really good when you're up against either other bugs or against like heavier builds. It feels really solid. I really like it. You can get a cabin at the front. You feel a lot safer on it. Downsides, the Sabbaths on firebugs are just not advisable. They're pretty crap, to be honest. They drive terribly. You barely get the perk as well. Like, you get 15% extra damage when you take extra power, and 4% speed when you take damage. Isn't, like, anything special, especially when you compare it to, like, a widget. With a widget in your base mode, you just get 50% extra carbon power straight from the bat. And then in your higher mode, you get more durability. So it's just, like, widgets are just better, in my opinion. Alright, well, the bot's dead. I'm on my way, team. I will push this guy up top. I defuse my firebugs for range. There we go. That was hard. Right, and that is it for the Firebug Photon build. To be honest, I really like this thing. The combination of the extra damage from the Photon Carbine and the build itself having the carbine out in front of the guns to take the damage really does feel safe, knowing that if you get a front-on-front fight with this thing, you're probably going to win it just based off of those two factors alone, which is really nice. So I'm definitely going to make my own version of this build, probably with widgets to try out in Clad Wars in the coming weeks. So that should be really fun. And yeah, if you're looking for a chunkier Firebug that you just want to win in a front-on-front fight with, then a Photon's basically perfect, guys. So I'll give that a try out if you can. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. I hope you really enjoyed it, and I will catch you for tomorrow's.